Hello there, sports gamers. Welcome on back into the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We finally have news about MLB The Show 23. We've got the cover athlete, we've got collector's edition, we've got pre-order bonuses. We even have information about how you can play MLB The Show 23 early and for free. So stick around for that. We're going to go over it all in this video. It's been a wild week, folks. Let's get into it.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
Alright, so the first bit of information that we got earlier this week was the cover athlete reveal for the standard version of the game, and it's none other than Miami Marlins superstar Jazz Chisholm Jr. And this wasn't a surprise to many people if you saw MLB The Show's graphics and hints that they were putting out over the last few days. Gave some hints that Jazz was going to be the cover athlete. Also, Jazz did go to San Diego studios, I believe it was sometime last summer, and did a whole video about getting shown around the studio and all that. He also has made content with MLB The Show content creators in the past, like Shelfie. So he's a big part of the community. He loves MLB The Show, and so I think it's a great choice. He's a great young player. His injuries kind of derailed last season for him, but he did make his first ever All-Star game. And there were a few people that didn't like this announcement. They didn't think that Jazz was a good choice for the cover athlete when there were some maybe more deserving people. For example, Mike Trout, probably the greatest baseball player of all time, has never been on the cover of MLB The Show. I certainly understand that point of view. I think Jazz is a great option. I did do an article on the website about the community's reaction, going over both the case for and against Jazz being on the cover. Overall, I think Jazz is a great cover athlete, but we do look at both sides in this article, so if you want to know more about that, go ahead and check it out. But we do know now when the game is going to be released. It will be available on March 28th, 2023 for the standard edition. You can start pre-ordering it February 6th, and it's going to be available on both current and last-gen consoles. That's PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Same consoles as it was on last year. And so that was the first bit of news, and then MLB The Show tweeted out Thursday that info for the collector's edition was on deck. It was around 6 p.m. that evening. It was around that time that a lot of people realized, hey, Derek Jeter's on The Tonight Show tonight. And so a lot of us, myself included, stayed up late and watched The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And it was announced live on The Tonight Show that Derek Jeter, the captain himself, is going to be on the cover of the collector's edition for MLB The Show 23, and he is finally going to be back in MLB The Show. This is something that we've waited for a long time. I'm a Yankees fan, and even if you're not a Yankees fan, a lot of people still love Derek Jeter. He was the face of baseball throughout most of the 2000s. A lot of people love him, and it's very exciting to see him finally get back into the game. And then later that same day, we also got all of the information about the different versions of the game that you can get. And of course, you have your standard editions for your consoles that will have Jazz on the cover for $69.99, comes with the full game. It'll also come with some stubs and packs for Diamond Dynasty just for pre-ordering. Then we have two different versions that have Derek Jeter on the cover. We have the Captain Edition, which gives you the steelbook with Derek Jeter on the cover. You also get the new era cap that you can see there. And oh, I'm so excited that they're finally bringing back the cap. They didn't do it last year for some reason, but we have the cap back this year, and I think it looks really good. I like the design. I like the logo with the sort of retro feel to it. I like the color scheme. I think it looks really good. And along with the Captain Edition, you get the physical version of the PS4 game as well as a voucher for the PS5 version. That's how they worded it in their announcement. They didn't say anything about Xbox, so I assume it's the same way there. You'll have the physical version for the last-gen console, and then you'll have a code to redeem online for your next-gen version. It also did say that in order to get the PS5 version, you would need the disc version of the console, because you'll have to actually put in your PS4 disc and then redeem that code as well to prove that you have the Captain's Edition, that you didn't just get the code somewhere else. So only get the Captain's Edition if you have one of the next-gen consoles that has the disc drive in it. If you have like an Xbox Series S or a PS5 that doesn't have the disc drive, you're going to want to get the Digital Deluxe version, which we'll talk about here in a second. And so for the Captain Edition, you get, like we said, the physical disc for the PS4 as well as a voucher to redeem the PS5 version of the game. You get the cap, you get the Steelbook, you get 4 days of early access, which the Digital Deluxe Edition also has, meaning you'll be able to start playing the game on March 24th. You get double daily login rewards for the entire cycle of MLB The Show 23. You get a Captain's Choice Pack, which is a choice pack with different captains from MLB The Show history. So, of course, Derek Jeter was the captain of the Yankees for a long time. It's curious to see who else will be included in that choice pack as well. There's a lot of speculation going around, but nothing confirmed yet. A to-be-announced choice pack, as well as a to-be-announced uniform choice pack. 2 gold choice packs, 5 The Show packs, a ball player pack, a Derek Jeter cover art bat skin, and 10,000 stubs to start off in MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty. And then the other collector's edition that we talked about, the Digital Deluxe Edition, again, this is the one you're going to want to get if you have one of the next-gen consoles that doesn't have the disc drive, so either the PS5 without the disc drive or an Xbox Series S. By the way, if you are going to get this game on Xbox, it will be coming to Xbox Game Pass Day 1, as the previous 2 games have. So if you do have the Xbox Series S, you actually can just get the game already if you already have Xbox Game Pass. But along with the game, you'll get 4 days of early access, just like the Captain Edition does, double daily login awards, a Captain's Choice Pack, a to-be-announced Choice Pack, a to-be-announced Uniform Choice Pack, so pretty similar to what we saw for the Captain Edition, 5 Gold Choice Packs, 20 The Show Packs, a ball player pack, a Derek Jeter cover art skin, and 30,000 stubs to start off MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty. So a little bit more of the digital goodies for the Digital Deluxe version to make up for the fact that with that, you're not getting the Steelbook or the New Era cap. But both of those collector's editions are going to cost $99.99. So there's all the information that you're going to need to make the choice about which version of the game you want to purchase. And then also MLB The Show announced that they would be doing another technical test. This is something that they did last year as well, where they just open the game up in certain areas for people to play, to test the servers and such. And so this year, it's going to be starting on February 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and it's going to last until 10 a.m. Pacific time on February 21st. So almost a whole week of getting to play this game early. There has not been any information yet on if you'll be able to record or stream this tech test. However, we were able to last year, so I assume you'll be able to if you desire to. So the only requirements to be able to participate in the tech test, you must be 18 years or older in the US or Canada, have an internet-connected console, and be able to download the tech test from your console's respective storefront. So if you have a PlayStation, download it from the PlayStation Store. If you're in the Xbox, download it from the Microsoft Store. If you're on Nintendo Switch, download the tech test from the Nintendo storefront. And participating in the tech test is completely free, and anyone can do it, again, as long as you have an internet-connected console and are 18 years or older in the US or Canada. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be back with more MLB The Show 23 and to be covering the game again for Sports Gamers Online. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this information so far? Do you like Jazz being on the cover for MLB The Show 23? Do you like that Derek Jeter is back and on the cover of the Collector's Edition? Which version of the game are you going to be getting? And also, will you be participating in the tech test when it opens up on February 15th? Let me know down in the comments. Also, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our other videos. And for all MLB The Show news and updates, stay tuned to Sports Gamers Online. I'm Brandon Satterwhite with SGO. Thank you for watching.